Welcome to Mastering Wisconsin Plumbing, the podcast that makes the Wisconsin Plumbing Code clear, one section at a time. I'm Ryan Boggs. I'm a licensed master plumber here in the state of Wisconsin. I'm an instructor and somebody who believes that every plumber, no matter their level, deserves to understand the why behind the work. Whether you're an apprentice just getting started, a journeyman studying for your master's license, or a seasoned pro trying to stay sharp, this show is for you. Let's dive in. In this first episode, I want to give you a quick look at where the plumbing code came from, who's been in charge of it over the years, and why all of that still matters on the job site today. Wisconsin became the first state in the country to adopt a statewide plumbing code back in 1914. It was enforced by the Wisconsin State Board of Health, and for good reason. Poor plumbing and contaminated water were major public health threats. Typhoid, cholera, and waterborne illnesses were killing people. Plumbing was seen as a life-saving public service. Early regulations focused on sanitation, clean water, and disease prevention. We forget sometimes, but plumbers were among the original public health workers. Every trap, every vent, every properly sloped line is part of protecting people's health and safety. That's why understanding the code matters. It's not just about passing inspections, it's about doing work that truly protects the public. In 1967, the code moved to the Department of Industry, Labor, and Human Relations, or DILHR. Now plumbing was part of a bigger system tied to licensing, inspection, and skilled trades. This really brought more standardization, credentialing, and enforcement, and many plumbers still refer to this era as the DILHR days. In 1995, the code was shifted to Department of Commerce, or COM. The state wanted to streamline all building codes, plumbing, HVAC, structural, fire safety, under one roof. So the chapters were renamed COM 81 to 87, and this also focused on economic development and uniform standards. To this day, I still find myself calling it COM 82. That's just how many of us learned it, but it's the same rules, just a new label. In 2011, the code officially moved to the Department of Safety and Professional Services, or DSPS, where it sits today. DSPS handles plumbing licensing, inspections, continuing education, and code updates. So what are we doing here? Each week we'll break down a piece of plumbing code and talk about how it applies in the field. We'll go over real-world situations, exam prep, and code clarifications, all through a Wisconsin lens. So the topics ahead are drainage and venting and direct waste, covering out of SPS 382, pouts out of 383, materials, approval and installation rules out of 384, and then journeyman and master license prep, common job site mistakes, and questions from apprentices and instructors. So whether you're running pipe for the first time or teaching the next crew how to read prints, this podcast is for you. Thanks for joining me for this first episode of Mastering Wisconsin Plumbing. We're just getting started. Hit subscribe, follow along, and send it to someone in the trade who's trying to level up. I'm Ryan Boggs, and this is Mastering Wisconsin Plumbing. Stay sharp and code smart.